I hear many speak of time being an illusion, and it just might be from the absolute level. But that illusion will get you in some trouble on the relative plane of existence. If you need to do work by 9 a.m. and you show up whenever you choose, but tell your boss that time is an illusion, it could possibly lead to some cool conversations about the absolute versus the relative world, but it'll also lead to that conversation happening as security walks you out the door. I also hear many speak about nothing mattering. This is after they've gained some clarity from practices on this path, when just months before, everything mattered. They did the usual flip-flop of being let down by God, so now they are an atheist, simply exchanging one side of the coin for the other. If nothing really matters, why do you care about awakening? Why do you care about telling me what matters and what doesn't? Why would you care if anything mattered or didn't matter? The other thing I hear so many speak of is their inability to be around normal conversations anymore. They've become bored by normal topics and the people who are discussing these everyday situations. I understand this point. We all have different curiosities, different things we want to discuss and learn about. But did it ever occur to you that your conversations about the universe, your awakening path, and discussing some of the deepest questions a human can discuss may be just as boring to them as the majority of the people you speak with? Think of it this way. Would you get mad at your 5-year-old son who wanted to talk about his stuffed animal, spending all his free time describing every last intricate detail to you and why he loved this stuffed animal so much? I would assume not. So understanding that adults may be older in age, but their new discussions, their new attachments, what they care about, and what they want to discuss are simply a different level of stuffed animal. This path has a way of pushing things away we don't want to deal with. But as Adyashanti says, if truth is what you seek, nothing will get left behind. Truth is truth, nothing more. With truth, you will still need to integrate back into the relative world you spent most of your time on this path trying to get rid of. You will need to be okay with both the absolute and the relative. You will need to understand that we came here to experience being human, and it all matters to your evolution back home to the one. You will need to be okay finding yourself in situations and conversations with great empathy, compassion, patience, and understanding when stuffed animal after stuffed animal is discussed, knowing you are exactly where you need to be. And most importantly, don't expect consistency from someone who abides in truth. There is far too much contrast in this world for the consistency, and that contrast and inconsistency is what creates your existence and the experience of being human, the duality. Your spiritual maturity will show itself with your okayness with the inconsistency and truly not knowing anything at all.